My name's Samantha Bayard, and I'm here with Straight Goods News at the Ottawa Convention Centre, covering the Liberal Convention with over 3,300 delegates and members represented. It's been an exciting weekend.
I think Bob's doing an excellent job as interim leader. He's clearly a very experienced politician. He's a very good communicator, and for reasons of a variety of circumstances, to me, he's become the de facto leader of the opposition in the House of Commons. He's doing a good job.
I won't comment on whether or not I feel he should be able to run for leadership in the future, but I will say that I really like Bob Rae. I've never felt so politically charged and inspired in my life as when I was in the hall listening to his speech on Friday.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
I'm quite happy with Bob Rae, and I think one of the things that struck me out of the last election was that both Stephen Harper and Jack Layton were political pros who've really done nothing else in their whole life other than be in politics. And Ignatieff is a very accomplished man, very bright, had quite a remarkable career, but only 4 or 5 years in politics. And I think that's really what cost him in the last election. I mean, the thing that really hit me was Jack Layton being able to deal with that controversy that came out about 72 hours before the election about an incident that happened back in Toronto many years ago. And it was gone in 36 hours off the news cycle as just another smear campaign. I think Bob Rae is a political pro like that, and I think the party needs a pro as the leader. And Ray's done an excellent job. So if he ends up staying, I'll be content.
I think he's doing a wonderful job as interim leader. He's a very smart man. He's very experienced, and I think he's doing it really well. As for running for leadership, I'm still undecided. I think that he has the brains behind it, but I think if we want to send the message that we're a new party, we should have someone that's a new leader. So I'm still undecided of whether I think that he would do a good job of being.
Well, I think as interim leader, he's performed fairly well. There's a lot of people saying that he's been able to revitalize our fortunes. I've always had a respect for Mr. Bob Rae, his credentials, particularly in the area of foreign affairs. As for the possibility of Mr. Rae becoming the permanent leader, I think that's important that the members have a say in that, determining, and be it by extraordinary convention. That'd be something I would like to see moving forward. We do have another biennial convention coming up before the next election, where I think we would have an opportunity to take a look at how we govern ourselves and address questions like that in the future. We have had extraordinary conventions recently online. That was a great success. It's been talked a lot about as a model. I think we had something like 4,000 people plus participate in the extraordinary convention we had in the run-up to this convention, which is 1,000 plus more people who are here right now. And I think that would be a good model to move forward to help answer questions like that, really ensure that the membership has its say on questions like the permanent leadership, regardless of its being Mr. Rae or in the future
I grew
another
up
candidate.
in a generation where Bob Rae was the premier. I remember him coming to speak at my high school in Toronto in 1991 or whenever that election was. But so part of me senses that he's part of the old guard. At the same time, I think he is really dearly beloved by this membership, and it seems like he's done a good job, as far as I can tell from talking to random people here. So people seem to be happy with him in that respect. I don't know what it means in terms of rebuilding the party, though. Because you want to reach people like me who haven't been involved and who might be interested in being involved, but maybe have chosen to take our efforts elsewhere. So Occupy Bay Street or Occupy Wall Street, or in my case, I live in Oxford, so Occupy London. It's just, there's going to have to be a lot of effort put into renewing the faith of young people. And I'm not sure that having someone who's been in the party for a long time and is seen as a bastion of the party is going to send that message to people. So I'm mixed about this, right? You want the best person. You want somebody who has experience. You want somebody who has integrity. I think young people also want to see change, or that there is an openness to doing things in a new and different way. To not be closed to the idea of having an open race.